What's going on, guys? Today it's kind of bittersweet. We may be selling the Rsf650, and this is kind of one of my favorite bikes to ride on the streets. I love doing wheelies on this thing. Definitely one of my favorite builds with the ETM kit, ETM motor. Putting the Mototec forks on. This is my first fork swap on a Razor. The light kit we did on it, so much cool stuff we did, and it was basically it had always been on 48 volts, and today might be the last ride. So I wanted to take it out, go for a cruise. I did throw in my bombmoto 72 volt 30 amp hour, just kind of see if it would fit. And I never had the RSF on 72 volts with the ETM kit, so it should be a hell of a fun ride. Should be great for wheelies. I also threw on the stock bombmoto bars, so it should be like a 6-inch rise to them. Feels really good. So I'll go ahead and show you guys real quick. So here we have it. So I did have to throw it in there kind of weird where the angle part's sitting flat. But if you don't have a big old EM50 controller like that, or you're stuffing your controller in the top plastics, I have a whole bunch of 12 volt stuff like the fuse box, the reducer, all the wiring and connectors and stuff. So my controller wasn't going to go up there. But like I said, if you have a smaller controller like a flip ski or a smaller controller period, and you can move it somewhere else, the B1 battery is actually a freaking great fit. You can fit it sideways the other way, so the top of the battery leads aren't coming out over here. But yeah, it fits great. So I just threw it in there just to give it a test ride. Like I said, final ride most likely, so we won't be seeing this thing anymore. As you see, we got the taller bars on here, and it feels great. I absolutely love this thing. But yeah, so we're gonna go for a ride today, and then of course throw the 48 volt back in it, and by this time next week it should have a new home. All right, guys, let me throw on my helmet and my camera. All right, guys, well, there's already a cop around the corner, so we gotta figure out how to escape. See how long I can ride around town before my ass gets busted. I'm going to try to avoid that, so in the case that I do sell this thing, let's see if I can make it across the street over there. Should come to a pretty easy spot. Should be pretty safe over there. Just gotta cut across real quick. Jeez, this thing rips. Let's go this way. Alright, just gotta make it across nice and safe. Oh, we're golden. Dang, I don't know why I never had this thing on 72 volt. It actually rips. Yeah, it's nice having the 30 amp hour. We should be able to rip pretty long. Alright, let's go wheelie across this parking lot. Burp, burp. This thing feels good. All right. I think we'll do a little top speed run here in a bit as well. I'm gonna stick to as many back streets as I can. Holy crap. Oh yeah, she's a ripper. I think the goal is to make it all the way to the other side of town and go check out the bay. So yeah, this was my first RZR. Hopefully not the last. You guys know I sold the SX not too long ago, or I should say traded it for the KTM. And they're a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but I mean there's some good options out these days. Obviously I love the Mototec, definitely my first love. And then with the B1 out, it's such an awesome chassis. Great to build for street, great to build for dirt. Who knows, I might end up getting like the MX Pro. Just depends where things take me. Really looking forward to what Bombmoto has in store for us. If you guys are following their Instagram, you would know what I'm talking about. It's going to be great for us adult riders who buy these kids' bikes. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. I know a lot of us are already enjoying our B1s. Dead end that way. This thing's my favorite. It's the only one I can almost circle on. And of course there's a group of cops right there. Cops. God damn, this thing moves. It's like something was happening at a school or something, but there's a ton of them. Oh, I forgot to turn my speedo app on. See what the top speed ends up being. So somewhat, it's pretty clear today, so the speedo should be somewhat accurate. Whoa! Alright, now we're at least tracking mileage and speed. So this should be pushing around 5 kilowatts per E&C specs. Dude, I freaking love this thing. Holy crap. Bump jumps. Take it nice and easy so I don't get yelled at by the old ladies. And hooligan. You know, I used to have such a hard time keeping this thing up. The 10-inch wheels just really threw me off. So used to 12s. Be quiet. I'll never see you. Oh shit, that's right, that's right. So I do a lot of DoorDash around town, so I'm very, very familiar as I run into a cul-de-sac. So I'm very familiar with most of the town. Back streets I still get a little lost. I mean, it's not too difficult around here. But this is fun, just exploring around town like this. I wish I didn't have to worry as much, but I just know that there's certain individuals with the police force who they're ready to take this thing, they're ready to ticket me, generate some revenue for themselves. It's really unfortunate because you know, a lot of us, we're not out here tearing up lawns, we're not out here, you know, running into people, we're just cruising. I might do some top speed runs here and there when no one's around, you know, not holding up traffic, just vibing. Alright, we gotta make it past this main road and the next one, and then we're pretty close to the bay. How do we want to do this? Let's go. Let's go down this way, cut across as much as we can. Oh, we're dialed. We are dialed. Kind of want to go back to the little walking path. If any of my OG subscribers remember, on the Mototec. What's up? Huh?
I'm one of your subscribers.
Tell me who I am.
Huh?
Who am I?
I forgot your name.
You guys watch EMX Brandon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that, dude. You guys like the wheelies? I'll give you one more wheelie. Huh?
It's the same thing with yours.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna do a wheelie real quick and then I gotta get out of here. Gotta throw one down for the kiddos. Of course, that was a terrible wheelie. Trying to get all wiggly with it. Okay, stay off that street. No, let's not get involved with the Karens. What do y'all think? Was he lying? Is he actually a subscriber? I haven't really cruised the neighborhoods like this ever on video, so it's cool. You guys get to see a little bit of what it looks like up here on the panhandle of Florida. Oh, the right turns. Oh, I got this. was fun. Couple little twisty turnies. Man, I can smell the water already. Let's see. We're at 79.3. We started off at 82, and we've been absolutely ripping the throttle. I think we'll go left so I can see the water already. I don't know if you guys can see the blue. Go check out this little rich neighborhood. You gotta give the people what they want. Well, you can't really see them, but there's all the sailboats. Pretty cool. Damn, some of these places are so damn nice. What we got here? Sheesh. Beautiful out here, guys. Feels amazing. It's like 70 something with a nice cool breeze. It smells like the ocean. Although I'd love to move a little bit further south with all the homies down in Tampa and Orlando. Y'all having way too much fun down there. You need to chill out till I get there at least. Phew, smelled like he was smoking some marijuana. Yeah, if y'all remember the OG videos on the Mototec when we took all this down, we were just shredding some wheelies up and down this. Looks like there's a little bit more people over here though, so we may not do that right now. Oh, is that a top score sign? We may have to hit the top score later. Look at that grass. God damn. That's another nice thing, the smell of fresh cut grass daily. Alright, now if I remember right, we go right. What am I doing? Vibing. One day I'll be good enough to do cool tricks and knee knockers and seat stands. We're just about at the spot where we can chill. Over at the bay. Right here. Make sure there's no coppers. Oh, I don't want to disturb them. Alright guys, where off to next? Guess we could try to hit a top speeder right here. Throw our Mo 3, let her eat. nice apartments right on the bay. They're rebuilding the bridge over here. Yeah, they're in the process of tearing this one down and making a nice one. So I haven't really been down here other than to drive by it. Let's see if we can get a little closer to the water though. Oh, here we go, now we're talking. Beautiful. Oh, nice. Looks like they... Wonder if that's just for the cranes. I'm assuming that's just for the cranes, and then they'll start building a side path for everybody to go around while they disassemble this, and then that'll stay permanent. Well, not permanent, but it'll stay like that until they build the new bridge, which is supposed to go a lot farther, so it's supposed to be a lot longer. And I can't remember if they said it's going to be 3-lane instead of 2-lane. You know what I mean? Two ways. But shit's going to take forever. It's going to be a serious bottleneck because this is the only way to get to the east, you know, more eastern into Florida, unless you go miles and miles north just to go back around. That's going to be interesting. And this is where we take to go to the beach, because all of this is the bay until like Pensacola. So we're talking a good 30-40 miles, could be more, could be less, is this island right here. And this island goes straight all the way down to Pensacola, so you can't actually get to the beach. So this is all bay until you get to the other side of that island there. So this is a big tourist destination, and a lot of people will drive over this bridge to get to the beach, all the hotels, you know, all that good stuff. A lot of nightlife over here as well. So you know, every summer, you know, you're sitting in this line for 2 hours to drive a mile and a half to get to the beach. So it's very interesting how they're gonna you know, direct this traffic once they start pulling this thing apart. Yeah, a little information, but I do love it out here. All right. Well, maybe we'll head back into that walking path. Cruise around, see if there's a ton of people down there. I think what I called it was like the wheelie playground video, or I found a wheelie playground. Definitely one of the funnest times I had on the Mototec when it had the ETM kit. But yeah, guys, super sad to see this thing go. So obviously it's a hell of a bike. It's a wheelie machine, honestly. But it's alright. I mean, gotta move on to different things. You know, like I said, we got bombmoto, always doing something interesting. And you know, I'm gonna be around for that. Maybe I'll get myself an MX Pro, like I was saying. The MX Pro is pretty cool looking. It's almost like a Mototec with the rear linkage. So it's interesting. It's gonna have the same 48 volt 1600 watt motor, but this time it's getting, or this time the MX Pro is getting a 20 amp hour, 48 volt 20 amp hour. So that's gonna be nice. The price tag I'm not too sure about. It's supposed to be like $1,500. Seems a little pricey for a little bit bigger battery. And you know, we'll see what happens. It's supposed to have D&M rear shock. It looks to have about the same forks as the Mototec, so it'll probably have the, I can't remember, these are like 635 millimeters. They are the 39, 42, or 41 diameter. So the triple trees are, they don't have a big diameter to them. Triple clamps. So I mean, like I said, it looks, component wise, it's very, very similar to a Mototec, which is cool. I mean, right off the bat, you could throw a nice controller onto it and pump it to 5 kilowatts, 6 kilowatts, which is pretty awesome. And then they added support for the MY1020, the Socian FW11, EC4P, 5P, that kind of stuff. So you'll have plenty of options to swap in without, needing to fabricate, stuff like that. You're at 77.4. Been mobbing all over, so I mean, it's pretty good. But yeah, it's very interesting where we've come, or where we were, and how far we've come in the community as a whole. I mean, there's so many more different bikes coming out, more options for people. Batteries are much cheaper, going through a morgue and stuff, so more powerful builds are popping up all over the place. So it's pretty cool. There are some groups that have become pretty toxic, and I'm not a big fan of interacting anymore, but it is what it is. When things get big like they are with the electric stuff, you're gonna have a lot of people, and you're gonna have a small group of it who just want to go in to stir up shit. So I try to keep my head out of that as much as possible, even though I am personally a mouthy MFer. But this whole last 2 years has been a hell of an experience. It's been a great learning experience. Improved my wiring a lot. Learned how to tune controllers. Recently learning how to tune the VESC. That's been it's been a challenge, learning all these different things. There's still much more I need to learn. I know you guys want a video. You guys want to see a tuning video, but I just ain't quite there yet, guys. Oh yeah, there's the top speed board. Solid 45 mile an hour. I'm sure she'd stretch to 50. Yeah, there just seems to be a lot of people in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say no to that. I got people walking over there. But I'm gonna take a little break. Alright guys, so it looks like the little walking path is a no-go. It is pretty close to 3 o'clock, so all the kids are out of school and whatnot, so. And I think spring break is coming. If it's not already here, I don't really know. But camera's at 33%, so I gotta start heading back. Go rip around some neighborhoods on the way back. I already got way too much footage, and I don't know how to edit things down. So yeah, let's just vibe some wheelies. Absolutely no clue where I'm going. It's always a plus. Try this way. Yep, pretty sure I'm just looping back where I came. That's alright, we'll take the way that I came back from. And by the way, that 45 was the highest I got. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I could go faster, but I don't want to really push this thing. Can't be going too crazy before it goes to the new owner. The guy was inspecting his grass a little hard there. Yep, I think the goal here now is just to make it back home safe and sound. I'll just tell her my front wheel's broken. Let's come in a little bit. Oh, beautiful. Can you guys see that? No.